Well, hello there everyone and welcome to another video over here on Anton's Hardware channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about yet another sound card, and this time it's the Creative Sound Blaster 5 or RX. And let's see how good it is, because it's an old sound card that is still being sold in, well, a lot of shops. Let's find out how good it is. So there it is, another Sound Blaster Audigy, and this one is still found in the shops today, costing about 60 euros. But how good is it, and is it worth your money? First off, let's take a look at the lineup creative cards that they have on offer. First off, it's the entry level card, that's the Audigy Rx. The Sound Blaster Z is more of the mid-range that Creative has on offer, and the AE5 is the high-end sound card. Now, the specifications of these three cards differ greatly, but let's take a bit of a look at the Audigy Rx. Now, after some research, I found that this card is just essentially an Audigy 2, which is an ancient card. I still have one, that one is PCI, but it's an old card. But the RX is still that card with some modifications on the card. The RX has an amplifier to drive a 600 ohm headphone. Now, I don't understand why these, it's some new fashiony thing that you put on a 600 ohm headphone compatibility. But there you have it. The RX is just an updated version of the Audigy 2, which I, well, have in my collection. Along the way, the EMU was also updated by removing the LED from the processor, and that's why it says LF or LED free on the chip. But otherwise, it's just the same functionality, same chip. Now, the digital to analog converter, as I said before, the Cirrus Logic, the CS4382, is the same as was used in the X-Fi and the Sound Blaster Z. This digital to analog converter isn't that exciting, but well, hey, it does the job. The SNR is 106 decibels. Now, there are motherboards with onboard sound that will easily match that, or even, well, most of the time even go higher than that. So 106 decibels isn't that good. But hey, the target for the group is the entry level, and with a price of 60 euros, you cannot say that's a high-end card. If you look at the 60 euros, the main competitor for this card is the Asus Xoner AE, a card that I really enjoyed because of its excellent price performance. It has an op-amp, it has a good digital to analog converter, it's a good card for that price. So, to find out which one you should take, and I wanted to find out once and for all, is the Audigy still capable of providing good enough sound these days? I plugged it in, did a listening session, just to find out how it sounds. But first of all, let's take a quick look at the installation and the driver interface. And we are going to install the drivers for this sound card, and the latest drivers are from the 10th of August 2018. Sorry for the Dutch interface, but that's my mother language. And after installing the drivers, this is what the driver interface looks like. Online karaoke, the speaker config, everything is there. EAX, although there aren't that many games that use it anymore. Also the environment, if you have seen any of my previous videos, you may know that I really dislike any of these special effects things. I don't use it, I think it's stupid. CMS, I generally don't use it because it adds just a lot of reverb. I do like this one, enable the stereo direct bit accurate playback button. I haven't heard any difference in the sound when using this and not using this, but that may be just me. This is just the way it shows the device. It's the Sound Blaster Audigy 5 or RX. it's just a really simple interface with a lot of text, but nothing really special going on. Now you also get the karaoke player. Now I haven't used this, so I'm not really sure what this does, but apparently you need to add a lot of songs and you can adjust the master volume and everything else, but I haven't used any of these lyrics. But this is pretty cool. If you have several mics, you can use it. Now also there is the smart recorder, and you can just record whatever you want to, and by just using some of the settings here. Schedule, really nice. I don't use it, but some people may do it. Now also what you get is the pitch shift and the microphone settings, and I don't really use this, so go away. Sorry. The software that's provided with this sound card is adequate. Everything is there. It's scattered all over the place, but there's nothing going on that I really want to use, except for the enable stereo direct or bit accurate playback. Now, as I said in the video before, the specifications of this sound card, I've got it running over here, isn't that good. The driver interface, as you can see back here, well, is really good. It's more or less up to date, but the components used is not good. The EMU that's on there is basically the same as is in the Audigy 2, as I showed you before. And it shows that it is a really dated card. Also, the signal to noise ratio of 106 decibels is not good these days in a dedicated sound card. And I can even say that there are situations where the onboard sound card is better than this one. So would I recommend this sound card? Absolutely not. There is only one exception. Of course, there's always an exception. If you are looking for a sound card that has 2 microphone connectors, then this one is a nice card to have. If you want to do karaoke, that's not really my thing. But if you want to have a sound card that has 2 inputs for 2 separate microphones, this one may be interesting for you. Otherwise, please leave it and get something else like the Asus Sonar AE, or maybe even the one that's, let's see where it is, the Asus Sonar DX or DG, or one of those series. But definitely not this one, because the card itself is not good. Well, with that conclusion, thank you for watching. Please leave a like, and I hope to see you soon with a brand new video that's not about sound cards, but about something completely different. Hope to see you soon.